All right, Shalom, Makim. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Racha, Kwadash. I'd like to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. I'd like to say Shalom to the elect that's teaching this word in all true faith and sincerity. And today I just want to title this lesson, The Prophets Were Set Up to Warn. And the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, is not going to set up his men, to tell the people that they're doing a good job, or to tell them everything is going to be okay. No, the Lord pretty much sent forth his men to bring forth a warning. This is a sense of urgency in his lifetime. The Lord is about to bring forth his wrath. And you have, the Lord have certain men to be that alarm. Matter of fact, let's start off with this in the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 14. In verse 7 it reads, and even things without life-giving sound, whether a pipe the heart, except they give a distinction in the sound, how shall it be known what is pipe the heart? So you can see that trumpet, that musical instrument has to play a certain sound to let you know what spirit to come in. And I believe you read that in Numbers, the 10th chapter. I think it's Numbers 10 when it talks about blowing the trumpet for the new moon. Or a feast. Or to blow the trumpet for the gathering of the elders. So it's certain sounds with the musical instrument that let you know what certain spirit come in or to gather. It's a trumpet of warning, of war. Even now you have these certain sounds that goes for you, from a damn ambulance to a fire alarm. You know what it is, and you know what situation is going on because of that sound that's going off. So when a nigga hear ice cream truck, and the jingle, what spirit that, it's the summertime, niggas outside, it's a laid back spirit. So really the Lord is bringing forth a warning, man, a sense of urgency to, to be prepared for the evils to come. That's why it says, continue on. It says, for if the trumpet give an uncertain sound, who shall prepare himself to the battle? And then show you pretty much what type of sound we should be blowing. Let's show you the overtone of the message. Getting prepared for the sound about this time of trouble, this evil time that we're in. The Lord have set forth the prophets, that trumpet, to ring that alarm. The wrath of the Lord is coming forth. And it's going to play out through a different avenue. One of those avenues is Esau Edom. That's how the wrath of the Lord is going to be on display. One of many. But as you can see, the Lord set forth the prophets to warn. And this is really a peace offering from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Let's get that in the book of 2 Chronicles. The book of 2 Chronicles, chapter 36. And I start at verse 15. It reads, in the Lord power their fathers sent to them by his messengers rising up betimes and sending, because he had compassion on his people and on his dwelling place. So the Lord raised up the prophets and put a diligent spirit on them. That's why I said rising up betimes really goes to being diligent. So you see that in the spirit through the men of Great Millstone, starting with the apostles and elders on down, the bishops and elders on down. You know, that body of men as a whole, constantly the word is being pushed forth. And as you can see, the Lord, this is a form of mercy. This is a peace offering from Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. That word compassion. This is the Lord extending forth his hand. You know, matter of fact, let's get something real quick before we go back. What's that? Zechariah chapter 7 and verse 11. It reads, "But they refused to hearken and pulled away the shoulder." And that's the Lord trying to console, you know, you know. You grab someone, you trying to put them under your arms and saying some words to comfort them. And a nigga would do the lean with it, rock with it to escape the clutches, you know. Because really they want, 2/3 of our people really want Esau to be their savior. You know, whatever Esau present unto them. But you can see, just going back to the point of pulling away the shoulders, show you that ultimately the Lord was extending forth comfort and to console you. And that's this word that's going forth. That is a form of comfort. Jake don't want no part of that. It says, "And stop their ears that they should not hear. Yeah, they made their hearts as an adamant stone, that they should not hear lest they should hear the law and the words of the Lord of the hosts has sent in his spirit by the form of prophets." See, so that show you that's the Lord. That's them pulling away the shoulder when they refuse to hear the prophets. Going back to prophets is that the Lord sending forth the prophets is that peace offering. Lord saying, well, let's hug it out. A nigga don't want to do that. It says, "Therefore came a great wrath from the Lord of hosts." See, that's the results, because ultimately that was the prophet was sent forth to warn you of that great wrath and to turn back to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai before these things come forth. You know, Lord telling you that he finna lay this place down. Just you stand on his side. Motherfucker don't want no part of this, so guess what? They're gonna get laid down with E. But you can see, just going back to the point, is that the Lord sent forth the prophets, you know, because this is a form of compassion, but it's an effort really to warn you of the wrath of the Lord. That's why I said once they refused that, afterwards that great wrath rose upon them, because ultimately that what the prophets were warning them of that great wrath to come. So going back to Salakia. Oh, let me get something else real quick before I matter of fact, let's go back to 2 Chronicles. Let's go back to that 2 Chronicles. 2 Chronicles 36 and 15, it reads, "And the Lord power their fathers sent to them by his messengers, rising up betimes and sending, because he had compassion on his people and on his dwelling place." But they mock the messengers of the Most High and despise his words. And that's a form of them pulling away the shoulder. It says, and misused his prophets. And you see that today. Even you have Jake, they're fucking devils as well. You had these niggas to report your channel, get it struck. You know? Nigga doing a skit. They misusing a prophet. Just like a fire alarm, nigga using it for a prank. You know, you see that a lot. You have these people in these modern times, these pranks. You know, a lot of people need to get put to death for these pranks they commit. But one of these pranks that these people put is the threat of nuclear war. You know, so let's show you the folly of sin and great dignity. These people don't take nothing serious. You know, so especially when a solemn message comes forth, these people they can't take it serious, man. It's not in them to really consider and see that this is a sense of urgency. Being in the spirit of Esau, you know. It says until the wrath of the Lord arose against his people till there was no remedy. See? So we warn you of the wrath of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. This message that is going forth is a sense of urgency. The Lord is not playing around, man. Because America is going to be destroyed. It's being destroyed now. We witnessing the destruction of this place. You know, they're not seeing eye to eye with certain things, and his agenda's on the floor. You got truthers and whistleblowers. So this place is being destructured, but World War III is going to submit the end. That's going to be the destruction. That's going to finalize this man and his sister. But before that, it's going to be a series of plagues, you know, evils that's going to come about and consume this place, man. And guess who green lighted it? That's who the one that's sending it. Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. So Jeremiah chapter 28 in verse 8, it reads, the prophet that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms, of war and of evil and of pestilence. See? And because this is the intent of the Lord. The Lord want war, evil, and pestilence to befall this place. And we seeing it. It's about to climax. These plagues is really about to climax, man. But as you can see, the prophet, it spoken first. It was put in the air. Now we seeing it come about, but just going back to the point, is the concerning the wrath of the Lord. And the prophets are here to proclaim, you know, and to warn you concerning the wrath of the Lord, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. It ain't just because it rained real bad. No, the Lord is going to use the elements, the nations, from Esau to the missiles, to express his wrath, man. And the Lord got the prophets to expound on these things. So yeah, I hope this will edify and like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Racha, Kodash. I like to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the elect. This teaching's word in all true faith and sincerity. Shalom.